Okay, so welcome to Hamilton, Texas, home of 8-post supercharger. So, I don't know, some people were kind of wondering why in the world would Tesla put a supercharger in Hamilton? But let's get to this first, shall we? All right, so we're running 750 kVA. For those of you who like geek out about such things, hopefully this gives you what you need to know. Yes, I don't really geek out about these things. I don't care as long as it turns on. Howard Industries, okay. Energized electrical equipment. And the meter is separate. Okay, so for one guy, he likes looking at this. 480 volts. Okay, interesting. Oh wow. They put a bunch of foam into all this. Okay, that's interesting. So this is one of those pre-packaged deals that 480 volts, okay. As far as I know, this is a version 3. I'll admit I haven't checked the exact details. Alright, so what have we got here? So I have a post here. Initially I was thinking this for a solar panel, but this is all by itself. Interesting. Okay. Why? So while this doesn't have a what do you call those things when you run your wheels into it? Anyway, it doesn't have that, but it does have this ballard. Oh, you know what? They're probably designing it with the other guys in mind. So this ballard just sticks out just slightly from the post. So I guess you can hit you can hit this ballard and not hit the supercharger or the post, and you'd be good. All right. Oh, this is the controller. Is that what you said before? Charging cabinet disconnect. No, it doesn't say that. So station 2. Whatever all those words say. That's interesting. Did they have that on this one? They did. Did I not notice it? I don't know. Okay, whatever. There's just a slight tour. For those of you who want to get to the geeky part. So, we're at a CEFCO gas station. I'm guessing that this whole thing was just kind of gravel before, and so they came in and paved all of it. Okay, that's good. So CEFCO gas station, of course my favorite place to get hot dogs, and they have a Subway inside. Kind of interesting. I guess this is all city or county stuff over here. There's a what is it? Some chicken place, Bush's Chicken. And then there's a Giovanni's across the street here. There is a bathroom inside. It's not great, but it's a bathroom. Like I said, there's a Subway. So this is pretty good. I didn't capture when the hours were. But I mean, is it great? Well, not really, but is it good? It's pretty good. Oh, you know why? Whatever this thing is, oh, maybe they're gonna put in a light later, possibly. Because I just noticed that where this post is, it's on its own separate piece of concrete. The superchargers are pre-installed on their preformed slabs. That's curious, but there you go. That's what the difference is. Okay. So with all that in mind, so I kind of promised you something. And I'm not getting back to it. So when I looked on my map, I'm about 100 miles from Fort Worth, and I'm about 100 miles from Johnson City. Johnson City has a supercharger in it, and I'm sure there's a bunch of superchargers in Fort Worth. So it's reasonable to think that you would be able to use US 281 as a back route from San Antonio to Fort Worth. Right, San Antonio, John City, Hamilton, Fort Worth. So you can do that. And it's about 100 miles in between. Well, it's 100 miles to Fort Worth, it's 100 miles to John City. I'm thinking it's probably around 100 miles into San Antonio. So there you go, there's that part. So, overall, what do you think, Ray? You know what, there's only 2 of us here in the first place. But this is not exactly a common route, I don't think. With that in mind, having the 8 superchargers here, I didn't look closely, did I? So they're not magic dock. They're not set up to do magic dock. So okay, there you go. So I would say rate your charger. Let's call it a 5 out of 10. I mean, it is a version 3, so it's ramping up pretty nicely. It's going well. CEFCO, like I said, they usually have stuff I can eat, so that's good. Bathroom is good. So all that, I would say 5 out of 10. I'm kind of glad it's here. I'm just hoping that some of these secondary or back routes that Tesla does build up eventually. So there you go. Now you know.